Here on Friday, Ontarians were shown exactly how far that this government has sunk. In spite of evidence that senior Liberals had broken the law, you refused to call in the OPP, so the Ontario PCs wrote the OPP Commissioner Chris Lewis to get to the bottom of the biggest scandal in Ontario's history. In spite of your shallow pleas that you've been trying to be transparent, it's been clear all along that you're more interested in protecting the Liberal Party than the people of Ontario. And just because the NDP Liberal Farm Team is willing to support that kind of behaviour doesn't mean that we will in this party. Premier, you resisted bringing in the OPP, but now they're coming after you. Order. How much more evidence of senior Liberals breaking the law has to come to light before you actually come clean with the people of Ontario?
Question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Just let me say that I have done everything in my power since I have been in this office to make sure that all of the information was available. And I have said, Mr. Speaker, I have said that the original decision to cite the gas plants where they were cited did not have a good process up front, Mr. Speaker. There should have been a better process in the initial stages so that a different decision could have been made. I have said that repeatedly, Mr. Speaker, and we are working to make sure that this doesn't happen again. On the issue of the documents, Mr. Speaker, again, I agree with the conclusions of the Privacy Commissioner that this should not have happened, that the emails should not have been deleted, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
And we will work with the Privacy Commissioner to ensure that a better protocol is in place going forward and that the changes that need to be made are made.
Thank you. Final supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. We're not interested in hearing about the emails and documents that were turned over. We're more interested in hearing about the questions that you refused to answer in committee. And you didn't answer 32 questions that were put to you by my colleagues. Perhaps you're covering something up. 32 times you didn't have...
Order. The member will withdraw.
Withdraw, Speaker. The former Premier, likewise, refused to actually answer questions in the legislature, and on Friday he insulted the intelligence of Ontarians by pretending that he had no idea what was happening in his office as this scandal unfolded. Premier, senior Liberals have already broken the law, and your appearance at committee has set the example for what the Liberal standard of cooperation is.
Question.
Is this the kind of cooperation that the Ontario Provincial Police can expect, or will your government obstruct yet another investigation?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I answered under oath at the committee. I answered every question that was asked of me, and I gave the information that I had, Mr. Speaker. I cannot help it if the member opposite didn't like the answers or didn't understand the answers or was looking for a different answer. I gave the answers that were true, Mr. Speaker. I gave the answers with the information that I had, and I will continue to do that whenever I am asked, Mr. Speaker. We will cooperate as questions are asked. We will provide the information that is requested, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. New question.